Okay, number 2. So limit of the following function. So we know the limit means it's reaching the value, but then it cannot be the value. So below here you see here x x is approaching -3, but actually x cannot be -3. So when we substitute, we have to make sure that we won't get 0 above or 0 below. Usually you have to factorize. So you have to factorize x, and then second you can substitute after that. But you have to make sure that you won't get 0 above or 0 below. So else you have to factorize. Else you have to factorize, or for example, like f, you see here. So if you see f here, x is approaching 0, right? So if you substitute 0, you will get 1 minus, this one would be third 1, which is 1 minus 1, so which is 0. So for this one, you see here, you have to factorize, or the third here and the third here, you have to do conjugate. So you have to do conjugate. Why? Because when you substitute, it cannot be above 0 or below 0. You have to make sure it is a value. Alright, never mind, I will just show you throughout the example. Okay, so limit x approaching 0. So you see here, you don't have any fraction, you cannot factorize x, so just substitute. So this one would be limit 3x minus 1 is equal to 3. So you substitute x with 0 minus 1, you get -1. Okay, for B, you have limit x approaching -3. So you have third 10 minus 2x. So you see here, when you substitute -3, you won't get any 0, 0. So you can't even factorize x, you just substitute. So here you get third 10 minus 2, x will be -3. So you see here, you substitute the value of the limit. So here you get 10 plus 6. See here, -2 times -3 is -6, minus -6 is +6. So you get 16, which is equal to 4. So this one is B, right? Okay, so C, limit x approaching -3. So you have x squared plus x minus 6 divided by x plus 3. So you see here, you can factorize the above one. You see here, x squared plus x minus 6. So this one is 2 times 3. And you see this one is plus. So you see this one is negative, means one of the number is negative. And you see 3 minus 2 is 1. So this one is minus. So here you get x minus 2, x plus 3. Or you can just directly use calculator. So this one is x minus 2, x plus 3. So you see here, I factorize this one first. And then this one would be x plus 3. So if I don't factorize, you see here, this one is -3, right? So if you directly substitute here, you see, you will get -3 plus 3, which is equal to 0. So you have to make sure you don't get 0 above or 0 below. So here, I cut this one, so I get x minus 2. So don't forget to put limit. As long as you don't substitute it yet, you have to put the limit. So you have limit x approaching -3. This one is x minus 2. So now you have to substitute. So this one is -3 minus 2, you get -5. So D, limit x approaching 6, x minus 6, x squared minus 36. So you can factorize below. You see x squared minus 36 is equal to x squared minus 6 squared. So when you factorize, you will get x minus 6, x plus 6. So if you can factorize, you factorize. So here, what you see here, if you just substitute above, you see 6 minus 6, you will get 0. So here x minus 6, don't forget the limit because you are not going to substitute it yet, divided by. So below would be x minus 6, x plus 6, which is. So this one can cut with this one. So since we don't substitute it yet, so we have to write the limit x approaching 6. So this one is 1 over x plus. So here you see here you get 1 over x is equal to 6 plus 6. So we get 1 over 12. So this one is D 1 over 12. So E limit x approaching 2, so x squared minus 3x plus 2 divided by x squared minus 4. So you see here, if you directly substitute, you will get 4 minus 4, which is 0. And you see this one can it can be factorized, and above here can also be factorized. So x squared minus 3x plus 2 is equal to, so this one is plus, so this one is 2 times 1. So you see negative 2 and negative 1, you will get negative 3. So this one is equal to limit x approaching 2. This one is equal to x minus 2, x minus 1. And here you see x squared minus 4 is equal to x squared minus 2 squared, which is equal to x minus 2, x plus 2. So here is x minus 2, x plus 2. So you can cut this one. So you are left with this one. So you see 2 minus 1, you will get 0, and this minus 1, you won't get 0 either. So here, okay, I just put limit first. I don't want to substitute yet. X minus 1 over x plus 2. So you can substitute x with 2. Oh, quite fast, eh? So 2 minus 1 divided by 2 plus 2. So here you get 1 over 4. So this one is E. So F, so you see here, if you directly substitute 0 above here, you see you will get 1 minus third 1, which is 1 minus 1, which is equal to 0. So you have to make sure it cannot be above 0 or below 0. So in this case, you have to multiply with conjugate. You have to multiply with conjugate. So limit x approaching 0, 1 minus third, 2x plus 1 divided by 2x squared minus x. So conjugate means, you see here, when you have a minus b, a plus b, you will get a squared minus b squared, right? So here, when you square the square root, you can remove the square root. But if you multiply, this one would be negative. You see, this one would be positive 2x plus 1, because you want to have only a and b. So divided by, this one would be the same, 2x plus 1. Okay. Plus 1. So you have here limit x approaching 0. So you have here, this one would be 1 square minus 2x plus 1 square divided by this one. Okay, you see here 2x square minus x, you can factorize. So if you can factorize, you just factorize it first. So later on, if we get the common factor, we can eliminate it. So you take out x, so you have 2x minus 1. So multiply by, this one would be 1 plus 2x plus 1. So here you see here, so 1 square minus third, okay, you see third and this one can be cut off. So x square, so you see 1 minus 1. So okay, just write it because you cannot see. So this one will be 1 square minus 2x. This one will be plus 1. See here, and this one is x, 2x minus 1. 1 plus third, 2x plus 1. Alright, so 1 square is 1, so 1 minus 1 is 0, so you have negative 2x above here. So this one you have negative 2x divided by x, 2x minus 1, 1 plus third, 2x plus 1. So you cut it, you can cut x, so you can substitute the value. So here you have limit x approaching 0. So you have -2. So this one is not 0. And here below is 2x minus 1. And this one is 1 plus third 2x plus 1. So if you substitute, you won't get 0 above and you won't get 0 below. So you can substitute. So -2 divided by 2 times 0 minus 1, you get -1 here, and this one is 1 plus 2, 0 plus 1. Okay, which is equal to -2 divided by, so 0 minus 1 is -1, and here is 1 plus 1, so you get 1 plus 1 is equal to 1. So you get -2 divided by -1 times 2, so -2 divided by -2, you get 1. So for G here, you see here, you cannot factorize this, but then you see when you substitute 4 here, you see here this one is set 4, so you get 2 minus 2, you will get 0. So this cannot be done. So what you can do with this one is that you have to multiply with conjugate, same with what we do with F. But then we do the conjugate below to remove the x. So limit x approaching 4, so x minus 4 divided by set x minus 2. Because when we substitute this one will become 0, so you have to multiply with conjugate. So set x minus 2, so this one would be set x plus 2. Why? Because when we get x square and 2 square, the set can be removed. So here would be set x plus 2. So here limit x approaching 4. So to substitute the limit, it's important to see either if you substitute you will get 0 or not. So you cannot get 0 above or 0 below. So this case, this one you get x minus 4 times set x plus 2. Below would be, this one would be set x square. So you see set and square you can cut, you get x, and this one is 2 square, right? Minus 2 square, you get 4. So limit, if you don't want to substitute yet, you just write the limit in front here. So you get x minus 4, set x plus 2 divided by. So here you get x minus 4. So you see here x minus 4 and x minus 4 you can cut. So you cut. So you are left with limit x approaching 4, set x plus 2. So you see here, you can substitute x. So you substitute x, set x is set 4 plus 2, which is equal to 2 plus 2, so you get 4. So H, limit x approaching 3, so 3 minus set 2x plus 3 divided by x minus 3. So you see here, when you substitute 3 here, 3 minus 3 will become 0, so you cannot do that. So you see you have set here, so you have to find the conjugate, multiply with conjugate. So here, so the key to this question is you have to check if you substitute above or below, if you get 0. If you get 0, then it cannot be done, you have to do something about it. So it's either you factorize, or here when you have set, you can conjugate. So in this case, so you see this one is minus, so this one would be plus set 2x plus 3. So this one would be same 3 plus 2x plus 3. Okay, so limit x approaching 3. So you see here, when you multiply with conjugate, you see here a minus b, a plus b, you see this one is equal to this one and this one is equal to this one. So you get a square minus b square. So that's why you have to see this one is negative and this one is positive. This one is negative and this one is positive. So here you get 3 square, which is equal to 9 minus. So you see here set 2x plus 3 square. So when you have set and square, you can cut off the set. So below would be x minus 3 and this one times 3 plus set 2x plus 3. So you see here you get limit x approaching 3. So here you see here 9 minus, this one would be minus 2x plus 3. So below would be x minus 3, 3 plus 2x plus 3. So here limit x approaching 3. So 6 minus 3, 9 minus 3 is 6 minus 2x divided by x minus 3, 3 plus 2x plus 3. So you see here, if you directly substitute above here, you see 6 minus 2 times 3, because the limit is 3, you will get 0. So you see if you can factorize more. So you cannot substitute yet. Okay, so you see here, this one 6 and 2, you can take out 2. So you take out 2, you get 3 minus x. Okay, so divided by x minus 3, 3 plus 2x plus 3. So you see here, this one is 3 minus x, this one is x minus 3. You can cut if this one is changed. So how to change this? You have to add negative. So here limit x approaching 3. When you add negative in front here, so you can change the place. So this one will be x minus 3. You see? Negative will become positive. So you have to add negative if you want to change this one. So here you get x minus 3, 3 plus 2x plus 3. So here you see you can cut this one. So you are left with limit x approaching 3. You have negative 2 divided by, this one is 3 plus 2x plus 3. Now we can substitute with 3. So negative 2, 3 plus 2, 3 plus 3. So you get negative 2 divided by 3 plus, this one is 6 plus 3 is 9. So negative 2 divided by 3 plus 3. So negative 2 over 6, which is equal to negative 1 over 3. So limit x approaching negative 2. So x plus 2 divided by 5x plus 14 minus 2. So you see here, when you directly substitute here, you get negative 2 plus 2, which is equal to 0. So you have to do something about it. You see, you can do conjugate below here. So because when you do conjugate, we are trying to cut the common difference. So here you get 5x plus 14. So here you see here, this one is 5x plus 14. Since this one is minus, this one would be plus 2. This one is plus 2. So here you get limit x approaching negative 2. So you have x plus 2, set 5x plus 4 plus 2 divided by, so okay, so you have here set 5x plus 14 square. So here minus 2 square is 4. You see here a minus b, a plus b. So you get a square minus b square. And you see b is 2. So 2 square is 4. So set and square can be cut off. So limit x approaching negative 2, x plus 2, set 5x plus 4 plus 2. So here would be 5x plus 14 minus 4. So here limit x approaching negative 2, you get x plus 2, set 5x plus 4 plus 2. And here you see here, so here you get 5x plus 10. And you see here, you can factorize this. When you factorize this, you will get x plus 2. So you can cut up and below. Because when you see this, you see if you substitute negative 2 directly here, you will get negative 10 plus 10, which is 0. So you cannot get 0 below or above. So you see here, you can try factorize this. So limit x approaching negative 2. So here you get x plus 2, 5x plus 4 plus 2 This one would be 5x plus 2. So you can eliminate. So after you eliminate, you see here, so negative 2, so you won't get 0. So now you can substitute. So you see here, this one is 14, this one is 14, and this one is 14. Okay, so limit x approaching negative 2. So you see here, you are left with set 5x plus 14 plus 2 divided by 5, which is equal to, now you can substitute here, so set 5 negative 2 plus 14 plus 2 divided by 5. So here you get set negative 10 plus 14. So negative 10 plus 14 plus 2 divided by 5, you get set 4 plus 2 divided by 5. So 2 plus 2 divided by 5, you get 4 over 5. So this one is 4 over 5.